Well, we're here today to announce that the Reading Inn and its owners have cooperated with the civil prosecution, and they've reached a resolution with the district attorney's office. First, we'd like to thank the Reading Police Department, Chief Robert Paletti, officers Bullington, Maxwell, Weaver, Sheldon, and the other members of the neighborhood police unit for their thorough investigation in this matter. The resolution was reached by way of stipulation, and a final judgment that was signed and filed today and is awaiting the judge's final approval. The settlement terms include serious compliance measures that must be implemented by the Reading Inn. If they continue to do business, they must comply with each and every one of those terms. We're not aware if they will continue to do business or not, as that is their own independent business decision. However, if they decide to continue with their business, they will be required to comply with each of the terms set forth in the judgment. The compliance terms will be against not only the corporation, but the owner, Meninderjit Bath, the owners, the shareholders, or anyone that they may eventually attempt to transfer the property to. Beyond the compliance measures, there's also a monetary judgment that is attached to this resolution. The monetary provisions are that require the Reading Inn to pay back the Reading Police Department and the District Attorney's Office for the cost of investigating and bringing this case. At this time, I'll go over the different compliance measures that were reached as part of this settlement. First off, the Reading Inn will be required to hire an armed security guard to patrol the property. They will have to install security cameras which capture all areas of the entire property, with recordings made immediately available to the Reading Police Department. They will have to create a do not rent list and comply with that list. They will prohibit visitors to any of the guest rooms for visiting between the hours of 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. They will have to get enhanced lighting for the entire property. There will be a requirement for desk clerks to obtain all registrants' ID information, including their name of all of their guests. There will be monitoring and logging of parked vehicles on the property. It will require all guests to provide either a credit card, or if they pay in cash, they'll have to pay a $100 deposit to rent a room. They'll have to create a visitor log. They will have to do background checks for all of their employees. And there will also be random inspections of the rooms for vermin infestations. And if there's any violations, they'll be required to cure that immediately. They will be prohibited against renting rooms by the hour or on any short-term basis. The monetary provisions of this judgment is that there is a $35,000 judgment against the Reading Inn and its owners. They've already paid the judgment, and that judgment will be going not only to the Reading Police Department, but to the District Attorney's Office to pay back the investigative costs and for future similar prosecutions. We feel that this resolution has met the goals of this type of civil prosecution. For these type of civil prosecutions, we're hoping first and foremost to get compliance. We next attempt to punish the behavior, and finally it has a deterrent effect on other businesses, and we feel that this resolution has met each of those goals. We're very pleased that the Reading Inn and its owners have decided to cooperate and agree to implement these measures to help make not only their business safer, but to help the downtown businesses. Are there any questions?